Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this, and it is like 5:30 in the morning, and Call of Duty XP just finished, or the main presentation, the keynote just finished. We were supposed to get heaps of Modern Warfare 3 information, which we didn't, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Hopefully the audio is fine, as it wasn't before, but we started off. This is definitely one of those shows that you have to be at, because they did a piss poor job of a keynote. I thought, it's Activision's first time, that's fair enough, but with Microsoft doing a lot of the work, obviously, I thought it might be a little bit better, but then, in retrospect, Microsoft have fucked E3 up the past 2 years in a row now, so I'm not surprised. But we started off XP a little bit late because they had to get people in, which is fair enough. And while they were doing that, you could get on the wall with your Twitter. So I immediately tweeted, Robert Bowling is an incompetent liar who should be terminated immediately. It wasn't on the wall. I'm a bit disappointed. You can actually go to my Twitter, www.twitter.com/yaim, to see that. Link in the description. But I was going ballistic on Twitter, as everyone who follows me will tell you. So this isn't my thoughts on the game. I will do my thoughts on the game because there's a lot of things I have to explain. I'll do that later. This is just my thoughts on the actual keynote presentation. First, we started off with the trailer, the multiplayer trailer, which was the exact same fucking trailer that they put on their YouTube like a few hours ago. Try and make sense of that. Somebody please tell me. Why would you say, here's the very first Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer trailer that you've shown everyone on YouTube, and about 400,000 people trying to get big on YouTube have then downloaded and re-uploaded, so it's everywhere. Why you would... I don't know, that didn't make any sense to me. So we saw that trailer again. And then they got up there and talked all this information, and every single bit of that information had been leaked weeks ago, but no one has been allowed to talk about it because people have tried. I think Woody's Gamertag actually talked about it, and he got copyrighted. So all that information I have known for weeks, and all it did was cement it, that it's actually real and not fake, as a few of my friends had suspicions. But I do have a question. When Robert Bowling gets up there and says, we have made the most balanced Call of Duty ever, you immediately say, bullshit. This is going to come into another video. I passionately hate Infinity Ward because they're a lying bunch of twats with no post-development support at all. And as he was saying, there will be no one-man army, there will be no commando. Well, if you knew it was a fucking problem, dipshit, why did you not fix it in Modern Warfare 2? That is the sign of a great developer, isn't it? Shit. And then this is balance, according to the Sledgehammer guy and Robert Bowling. Having all the perks and kill streaks that continue after you die is balanced. I cannot fathom how that can be balanced, but apparently it is. Have to wait and see, but that does not sound like balance to me. And then we got into the presentation about Call of Duty Elite, which actually looks worse than it did before we started this. The premium content is not worth it, and when they release region pricing for Australia and New Zealand, I will go fucking ballistic because I know it'll be expensive as fuck. Because if it retails here for $108, the game, and it's $10 cheaper, here we go, here's how it works. It's a yearly subscription, it's not monthly, it's $49. So that's $10 cheaper than the actual game would retail for $60 in the US. So if they charge $100 or something bucks for it here, I'm going to go crazy. And with that, you get the free, all the downloadable content. Apparently there's going to be 20 maps or 20 map packs. I couldn't really hear him properly, but he said something like 20 maps or 20 map packs. I wouldn't be surprised in any of that. What else? And then we just learned all about Elite. I stopped listening because I couldn't care less. And then we went into the Jeep. Who would want to drive around in a Jeep with Call of Duty plastered all over it? Like, yeah, it's good for a video game, and it's good for like the developer to have in their development in their office. That'd be pretty cool. But who the fuck wants to drive around in a Jeep in real life with Call of Duty embroidered on the seats and on the dash and on the console? Who wants that? Nobody would want to drive around in that fucking thing because most of the people that can't play Call of Duty can't even change their own diapers, let alone drive a fucking manual car. Shit. Then we went into this was the whole presentation. They talked about Elite way too much, and they talked about the Jeep way too much. Nobody cares about those two. Everyone wanted multiplayer information, which we got, which had been leaked weeks before. But the saving grace could be for this game is that it looks a hell of a lot more fast-paced than Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. If you go back and play Call of Duty 4, that game is fast-paced to hell. That is what's fun about Call of Duty. That trailer that they showed at the end looked really fast-paced. And this is just, I hate to say this, all the money from Call of Duty XP is going to a charity, which is fine. That's really nice, especially for the soldiers and all that kind of stuff. But when you have a multinational product, I'm sick to death of hearing all this fucking patriotic "my country 'tis of thee" crap. Over it. Don't care. Just say the troops. We don't have to say the American troops who did this in 1940-something. No, I don't care. I'm sick of hearing it. It pisses me off. Like, it's great, don't get me wrong. I mean, no disrespect at all. But, shit, it just pisses everyone off. Nobody wants to hear it. Just say the troops, the soldiers who do all this for liberty and freedom, or, protect the country and serve the country. Don't fucking just make it American only. That shits me beyond belief. So that's my thoughts on Call of Duty XP. It was pretty piss poor. It would definitely have to be one of those things that you have to be there for, because obviously you get the fucking hardened edition, which looks like crap, for free, and you get to go on all that cool stuff. So it's definitely one of those things you had to be there. The live stream was pretty poor. It was good quality though. The live stream wasn't really laggy. So you can go and check on the live stream. Go to Facebook and look up Call of Duty, and you'll find it. So what do you guys think of Call of Duty XP if you watched it? So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Have a good one. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Au revoir.